Runner on first now for Prince Fielder. A win in their last contest for the Jays. The 3-game series split now at 1-1. Swung on. That is hit hard by Fielder. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in. No runs at a base hit. They leave one man on at first. Fogel at the plate. Utilizing the strike zone. Always key to a successful day on the mound. Let's have a look at how this pitcher has mixed his location so far.
Well, how can you complain about what this guy has done today? I mean, most of the game he's been locked in.
You know, in respect to how he's been mixing up his location.
Batting 10 for 22 last year against the Mets. Glavine with a windup. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. It's caught. And fans, be sure to tune in tomorrow night. It's going to be Pablo Sandoval and the San Francisco Giants. They travel to Milwaukee to take on the Brewers at Miller Park. That one will get underway at 8 Eastern. Braves in the batter's box. In the top 10 in hits. Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Well, he's getting the job done this year, no question about it. Such production, so consistent.
That's a big rip at that, but he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch. He just didn't quite come up with the swing.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
Like chases the breaking ball for strike 3 right there. You got to lay off it.
Dixon at the plate. Steve, let's take a look at his pitching performance.
He's getting outs. You know, obviously you prefer to get him on the ground, but this is a fly ball pitcher getting fly ball outs.
The first pitch. Popped him up. And that's the third out. That'll do it. 3 up, 3 down. And it's Cowgill at the plate. Singled home a run in his last at bat. Lifetime .316 batting average against the Mets. Laurie's after the stolen base. He picks it up. And there's one.
Solid approach at the plate. Got a pitch that he could do something with it that he could handle, and he picks up an RBI. Good job.
Here the team's piling up the long balls, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The Yankees second. In third, the Indians. White Sox fourth. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
A lot of power in this lineup. And that doesn't just mean they have a lot of big, strong guys. It means they have the right approach at the plate. They're getting a lot of hitters counts, 2-0, 3-1 counts, and then capitalizing, looking for a pitch and driving it.
Grounded out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. The dive, and he's up with it. And he throws in time for the force at second. Great out.
A tough loss here.
Now let's take a look back on this ball game and see who our player of the game is.
Well, you know, Gary, a lot of times it doesn't matter how many hits you get, but when you get those hits.
And Steve, they're able to put this one away in the record book. And we've got Beam batting. And when you got the bases loaded like this, this is the opportunity you look for in a game. It may not come again.
Well, when you have a lead, you want to keep adding to it. A big opportunity here to spread the margin.
That will bring up Prince Fielder. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
Well, it's a luxury for the manager having a lefty coming off the bench like this guy. They go to him here, hoping it's the right move against the right-handed pitcher.
Now a bouncing ball to short. It's picked up. Over to second for one. And a deuce, a double play. Off to a good start. And let's glance at Toronto starter. Steve, what's he looking at as he sees this Tampa Bay lineup?
Well, the manager has to like his chances today, sending out this quality right-hander to the mound, especially against this other lineup. So he's going to keep an eye on the righty. Just make sure.
See if he's getting balls or strikes here. Let's take a look.
Well, the 0-1 count means a lot in this game, and obviously we've seen it. 5 guys retired after he's gone 0-1 in the count.
Correct. One away. Here the team's piling up the long balls, courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Blue Jays. Second, the Yankees. In the third spot, the Indians. White Sox fourth. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
Well, there's a lot of power in this lineup, Gary, and I tell you, it's a nightmare for any pitcher. You know, usually you have 1 or 2 guys that can take you out of the ballpark. They have a play.
His average last year was a big number, 444 against the Rays. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. 1 away. And in the batter's box, it's Laurie. Last night, Blue Jays were losers. And with that loss, they end up going 1 for 3 in the series against the Mets.
Well, anytime you're struggling, you can still play 500 ball. That's a good thing.
Still seeking his first hit of the ball game. Here it comes. That one fouled off by Fielder. And with 2 strikes on him now, Fielder needs to protect.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
Swing and a ball pop foul down the right field line. Another foul ball, and Fielder keeps the at-bat going.
Well, you're told with an 0-2 count to spread out your stance and to choke up on the bat so you can put the ball in play. Better control of the bat, and that's what What he did right there, that 0-2 pitch, just barely getting enough of it to put it in foul territory so he can continue this.
And no one left on base. And we'll see the Rays coming up next. He homered back in inning number 2. DeJesus is on it first. Runner on at second base is Laurie. Hit in the air to left center. And that's going to be another hit for them. And Laurie crosses the plate. And they're behind in this ball game, and by the looks of things, they got a starter out there who's tiring.
Oh, there's no question about it. I think they have to strongly consider making a move here as we see him before our eyes running out of gas.
Take the risk, and sometimes it pays off, and it does there.
Well, I tell you what, it's a risk. There's no question about it. He got in safely, but I have to consider whether it's a risk worth taking. It's clearly pretty intense out there right now. They're in a major jam, tough situation. The next few pitches could decide this game.
And now he's faced with 2 runners on it. Swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. And that looks like an RBI and a single. And that makes 2 runs in. Toronto's offense creating multiple opportunities.
Well, with that hit right there, he's got the single covered, a double covered, and the triple covered. Let's see if he can go yard to complete the cycle.
Collier up now. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
Well, they keep tacking on runs right here, extending the lead. That's a big hit now. They're cashing in, adding on to this lead.
They've got the engines running. This is pull-away time. And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0. Swung on. Hit down the left field line. Into the corner. And goodbye, home run. The production for the Jays goes on. They add a couple more to the lead now. A home run and a 6-run lead.
Blue Jays just continue to do damage. They're flying around the bases today.
The first pitch. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Steve, wow, when your pitching is taking this kind of a beating and it goes on late in a ball game, you got to feel bad.
You know what? Your pitchers love run support. And when it's run support late in the game, they don't care. If it's a win, it's a win.
It's fouled off. This one fouled back.
Well, that pitch right there up in the strike zone is a pitch that normally this hitter would drive. But the fact that he's in the hole 0-2, he had to take a more defensive approach, and he just fouled it off.
Big swing, misses on the changeup, struck him out, went away.
Well, they went soft with 2 strikes. They go to the changeup, completely fooling the hitter. Struck him out.
Dixon up now. He singled in his last at bat. It's an important job leading off that home half here in the 9th. This crowd is restless and ready for that game-winning run. Here's one that's in there, called strike.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you can really deflate them.
One pitch, slider, taken for a strike, 1-2.
Well, he throws the breaking ball down and in for a strike right there. Even if the hitter puts it in play, it tends to be a ground ball.
Back up the middle. Lowry's there. Throw will pull him off the bag. He is safe at first. And it's Bowen batting. Grounded out last time. And here's the first one. Fastball in there, 0-1. Watches that one for a called strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaker. 1 down.
This is a tough pitch to handle, but he takes his swings anyway.
Johnny had to do that, right?
Well, it would have been a strike regardless, but sometimes you got to make the pitcher work a little bit harder out there for the good of the team.
Davis into the batter's box. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Runner at first with 1 down. Here's the delivery. That swung on and flied to right. Now it's 2 away. It's going to be Embry now. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. He watches the first pitch. That ends up in the zone. Strike 1. Here's the delivery. Missed badly with the fastball there. 1-1.
Well, this is a tough pitch. It's almost one that you think maybe he had some intent here. Throwing that two-seam fastball that's running back in on the hitter. A dangerous pitch, especially for hitters diving into the zone.
There's a ball hit very high in the air, deep to left field. Goodbye, home run, Tampa Bay. Chip it away. Well, this might be a momentum builder. Big shot, down by 4.
Well, it's been a lopsided game for a while, but Tampa Bay still showing some life and some firepower. See if they can build some confidence for later.
Here's the 1-0. Oh, he lost control of that one, and that gets him.
Well, that's going to leave a mark right there. A big old welt on him. He's going to need some ice when he gets back to the dugout.
Boulevard at the plate now. Grounded out his last time through. Duckworth is going to be our new pitcher here. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
Well, no one's going to argue about this decision. I mean, if you don't think you've got effective pitching, you've got to think about taking them out. It's the right move.
Curveball, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. The pitch fouled off. A swing line to left center, and it's through. That's a base hit. He's going to try for third. He's still going. He's headed for the plate. There's the throw, and he scores all the way from first base.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. That is in. It's going to bring the tying run to the plate.
You got to like the aggressiveness on the bases right there. He was thinking third base. As soon as he saw it go through the infield, he said, I'm going to third.
Hecht is batting, wearing the collar thus far, and they've decided to make a defensive change. Swung on. That's going to be hit foul. Long fly ball left side. Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
Tried to get him to go after that curve, 1-2.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
There's a bullet towards third. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Contributions from a lot of different Blue Jays today allowed Toronto to play to victory.
We take a look at our player of the game, delivering the goods for the ball club in this contest.
Well, anytime you have 3 legs of the cycle, you know you've had a great game and probably more than likely helped your team win. And that is what this man did today. He's capable of hitting the ball at the ballpark, but he knows where his money's being made, and that's with his legs. Singles, doubles, triples. That's why he is so valuable to this team and why he's our player of the game.
And Steve, they're able to put this one away in the record books. It's a good victory.
Hey, anytime you can go on the road and beat another major league team, you've got to consider yourself fortunate.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed 2K Sports Major League Baseball. We wrap it up. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our 2K Sports group. We'll see you soon.